Bismillah, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amir Faiz Bin Mokhtar. My matrix number is B03 B032110 First of all, I just want to say that I am sorry for the terrible sound quality. But today, I'm going to teach you on how to configure Sftp server and how to connect to it. The host is the Windows and the server is this Linux machine. So the first step in order to configure the Sftp network is we have to install Sftp client. How to do that? Okay, so first we have to run these two commands. Which is sudo. Wait, I'm sorry, I forgot something. First of all, we have to edit this file. And make sure that the content is as full of, and then just save it and then exit. Okay, so the two commands that you need to run in order to install the Sftp client is sudo apt get client. Yeah, my bad. First we have got to update it and check whether you have updated it, and voila, we have already updated. And then yes, this is the command that you have to run in order to install the Sftp client. Sudo apt. Just now it was just to update. Open SSH client. So basically, I've already installed it, so I don't have to wait lots of time. Next, we have to install the SSH server. Just now we have already installed the Sftp client, but now we're going to install the SSH server. SSH refers to secure shell. So sudo apt get install open SSH server. And voila, I've already installed it. And then we have to check whether the SSH server is running correctly or not by running this command: sudo systemctl status sshd. There you go, it says it's running. And in order to exit it, just press Ctrl C. So just in case if your SSHD isn't running, you can just run this command: sudo systemctl start sshd. Or if you want to stop it, you can just run this command: stop sshd. Or if you don't want to run this command every time you want to start the sshd, you can run this command as well: systemctl enable sshd. What this do is going to start the SSH server on system boot. So whenever you open the system, it's going to automatically run the SSH. So basically, what is SSH server? SSH server can bypass any firewall, and it is also to secure encrypted communications between two untrusted hosts over an unsecured network. Okay, there you go. This is all you have to do in order to configure the Sftp server. And then you have to sudo add user if you don't know your username. But for me, I have my own username. I've already memorized it, so I'm not going to run this command. And then sudo pass wt as well. So in order to connect to the Sftp server, we are going to connect to it from the host, which is Windows, as Linux is basically our server. In order to connect to the server, we have three ways, and two of them is by running command prompt, which is a little complicated, and the other is to install a third-party software. For me, I've already installed a third-party software known as FileZilla, and compared to the command prompt that I'm going to teach you guys, it is basically way much easier compared to command prompt. Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm back. So I'm gonna teach you how to connect to the server by using command prompt first. So first we have got to, just open the command prompt by running Windows R and then enter cmd, and then there you go. This is the command prompt of the host. So how do we connect to the Sftp server? So we have to run this command, which is sftp, sftp, the username. For me it is fmokhtar11, and then the IP address of the server 192.168.56.10. This is my IP address for the server that I'm trying to connect to, and then enter my password. There you go, I've already connected to the server. So basically, inside the server, since the server is Linux, so you can run whatever command that you have already learned while using Linux. For example, pwd to check the working directory, and then you can change the directory by running cd and so on, and then ls. Oh yeah, in order to check whatever contents on the local, which means on the host, all you have to do is add l at the front of each command. So for example, lpwd, this is the local working directory. This is for the server working directory, which means inside the Linux, and then lls, this is the local long listing. So whatever file or directory is inside of your host. So what I'm going to teach you is how to upload and download file from the server. So what I'm going to teach you is how to upload file from host to server, and on how to download a file from the server to host. So in order to upload a file, the command is put, and then for example, I'm gonna upload this file, which is Amir_Faiz.Mokhtar. There you go. It means that I've already successfully uploaded the file. So how do I check whether I've already uploaded it? So we go back to the machine, Linux machine, and we go to home. There you go. Since I did not specify the path of where I'm going to upload the file, so it's basically going to appear at home. I'm going to upload another file, which is put battery report. This file, put battery report.html. There you go. Just like what I said, I did not specify the path of where I'm going to upload the file, so it's supposed to appear at the home. This file. And then basically that is how you upload file from the host to the server. And the command to download file from server to host is basically get. And in order to run this command, you have to know the exact path to the file, and then this is the reason why I say that it is quite complicated, since you have to know the exact path to the file in order to download it from server to host. Or you can also upload and download multiple files altogether by using this command. So basically, this star means that whatever file that contains .txt is going to upload those files into the server. So basically, there's only one file, .txt, how.txt. So it's going to appear here. Okay, I think that's it for the command prompt. You can also create directories and so on by using mkdir and then the name of the directory. You can also delete it rmdir, how you can delete the file, the content of the file. Just like what I said, it basically works the same way as what we have learned inside the class on how to use Linux machine. Okay, I think that's it for command prompt. I'm going to teach you on how to use a third-party software known as FileZilla after this. And then in order to exit the Sftp server, just enter exit. That's all. Okay, so this is the third-party software that I am using, which is FileZilla. But the version that I'm using is basically FileZilla Pro, but you can also use the free version. Okay, so the host, you have to sftp // and then your username and the IP address that you're trying to connect to. For me, it's 192.168.56.10, and then use your username just like what you entered well for command prompt just now, and then the password, and then press quick connect. So it's going to ask you that the server's host key is unknown. It has no guarantee that the server is the computer you think it is, but for me, I'm sure, since I've already checked it, the IP address is the same, which is this. And then I'm just going to press and OK, and then this is the server, my server, which is my Linux machine. So I'm going to teach you on how to transfer files from host to the server by using a third-party software. It is way much easier compared to command prompt just now. So by using third-party software, all you gotta do is click and drag, and it says transfers finish, and then click and drag. The reason why I said that it is way much easier and less complicated compared to the command prompt is all you gotta do is click and drag, and you don't have to know the exact path to the file. You can just, let's say you want to put it inside the documents, just like what I'm doing right here, and then press document, and then there you go. Whatever that you click and drag into here, it's going to appear inside the document directory. And then wait, there you go. So like I said, it's going to appear inside the document directory. So I'm going to check it, and then we go to here, then we go to documents, and then there you go. We have already successfully transferred it into the documents directory. I think that's it for FileZilla. Oh wait, that is how you upload file from host to the server. Basically, what you're gonna do for download files from server to host is basically the same, just like what you did just now. So on the extension, just click and drag, and then there you go. That's it, and it's going to appear inside the local disk and so on lah, whatever directories that you have put into. I think that's it for FileZilla and how to transfer files from server to host and from host to server using command prompt and a third-party software, which is FileZilla. Thank you.